Well, hello, hello, everyone. Let me get this on here. Okay. I don't know if I like that ring light over there. Hold on. Let me shut it off because they're like competing with one another. There we go. That's better. Okay. So tonight, you can't find your book? No. Go find something to read.
Okay.
I'm going to be doing my youngest daughter's hair. And we are going to be doing, she wants blue-black tips, like tips on her. We're going to use Rusk Deepshine Demi. And we are going to be shooting for the stars using, why can I not find it on here? It's 1B. I do not have the swatch for it, but I don't think I have it on this one either. I usually have, hold on. There we go. This is their little swatch book. I am obsessed with this swatch book because it's smaller. It's not huge. So when I need to grab it, I can grab it. Let's see if I can find it. This swatch book has been disassembled so many times because I've taken it on the road with me for coloring. Here it is. Here we go, you guys. All right, so we have, if you can see it, it's this 1B. So it's like a blue black. It's gonna be really pretty on her. And then what I'm gonna be using is, my allergies are awful. Here it is right here. And I'm gonna be using a 1-to-1 mix ratio with, hold on. I'm leaving. Love you. There's Harper. A 1-to-1 mix ratio with 1A, and then I'm going to be using zero lift with it. And then as you guys saw, that's my daughter. That's Harper. Are you wanting to get these blue-black tips?
Blue-black?
Well, it's the blue-black. It's a black, but it's got a really cool shimmer. All right, so first we have to caper. Okay, lean forward. In her hair, she just washed it, you guys, because she went swimming. And you always want to have the hair nice and washed before you do it. If she had her chlorine on, it would not be good. And then you get the special cape. Guess which one you get?
Rusk.
Rusk. All right. You can just read. Don't pay attention to me. We're going to protect her. And this is a Demi color, so don't come after me for coloring my kid's hair. All right, let me put her like this. Nope, hands down. And then lean forward. And then we're going to clip her in. There we go. Okay, so how are we going to do these teasies is I am going to work in different sectionings, and I'll show you guys. I'm going to get it mixed up real quick. I'm also going to be working with color canvas. I love this. It helps me really saturate and get into the tips and paint on them. Then we're going to be using my Product Club color brush and bowl. And how we're going to be measuring today is I don't have my scale. So my little word to the wise, what we do since it's 1-to-1, we're going to be taking this full bottle and we're going to pour it into the bowl. Okay, we're going to pour her in. It's so satisfying. And so this is 2 ounces of color when you're using these guys. It is. She's so excited. Originally, I was just gonna do a black hair mask, but it's summer and I used the Deepshine Demi 5M on her with all of her pool time. It's been fast. Okay, so then after I poured one of these and I don't have my scale and I don't have a beaker, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my developer. And so this is Rusk Zero Lift, and hopefully I do not overfill it. So then we're gonna fill exactly 2 ounces, which would be this bottle. So I'm gonna watch it slowly fill up. I'm gonna be quiet, you guys, hold on. Okay, and I'm gonna save this on my page as recorded. So if you can't stay and watch the whole thing, you'll be able to later. And then I will post up her after, like on a shorts, so you guys can see it on a shorts and it won't be on a live. So we're just gonna take this and we're gonna for our developer.
Ew.
You guys like that in the background? All right. And then we are going to, you guys can see this. We're going to mix. I think I need to wipe off my camera. Let me see. There you go. Now you can see better. You are wild. Okay, and now we're not in my salon, so this chair that she's in, it's gonna make her shorter. So it's gonna be interesting working on her, but we're gonna make it work.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm super tall.
Sit tall.
Look. See.
Oh my goodness, you're so tall. Okay, all right, let me drape this. Let's turn her.
Do you mind if I sleep?
You can take a nap all you want. All right. So now we're gonna come in. Hold on, you guys. I am gonna wipe off this camera. I think she's got the giggles over here. I think that's better. Hold on, I wanna see what it looks like. You're giggling. Harper, what do you think looks better? Without the light?
Light.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm thirsty.
Well, you're gonna have to let me get this color on first.
Dang it.
So we're just wanting to do the tips, just the tips. Let me grab my little guy right here. And since I'm working with black, I'm gonna be using gloves for sure, because I don't wanna get them on my nails. You can hear Ruby barking downstairs. She's a little bit naughty. Got that guy in. You ready for this, Harper?
Yeah.
It's been a debate on how much of her tips I'm gonna let
I want her to do my whole head.
She wants her whole head, but we'll see.
How much of my tips are you doing?
It's gonna be a surprise to you. I just had my comb. Here it is. All right.
Oh, I got hair on my mouth.
Ruby? Good.
Ruby.
Great. Ruby was loose. My puppy was loose, and we had to round her up. Okay. So I have parted her from front to back, down the back of her head. She's so little, so you can't see her over here. And we're gonna work from right side to left side of the head. That's typically how I color. And we are gonna do 4 diagonal backs. You gotta read your book.
I don't want to.
We made a rule, didn't we?
No.
Oh, we didn't. Okay. We don't have to color your hair then.
No.
You guys, should we not color her hair?
Say no.
No?
I mean, should we?
You gotta
What do
read
you
your
say
book.
we should?
Read your book. Okay. Look forward, please.
I don't like to read.
Well, we're working on that, right?
No.
Okay. So we're going to do our first section. We're going to clip up. And then I'm going to bring over. See if I can get you guys to see a little bit better. How's everyone doing? We've already been through this, Drake or Kendrick. It's always Kendrick. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I have my teasy brush. We're gonna come in, and I want this to be soft, so we're just going to back comb. Ooh, bless you. So we have a nice little tease there on her. And then we're gonna come here, and we're gonna place our color canvas board underneath. And I like to do this versus just doing this in the foils. I believe this pushes through the color, and it's gonna get me a lot more saturation on her hair. So first I start by applying the color on the very end. And then we're gonna work our way up her hair. And I'm doing like a sweeping motion up because I don't want any harsh lines. Come back in and lay it down. Then what we're gonna do is we're using my pop-up foils from Product Club. I traveled with these guys, so they're a little crumbled, but that's okay. Flatten it out. I love using pop-up foils because it makes your life so much easier when it comes to not having to tear foils. So I no longer tear foils because I have pop-up foils. And then I want to make sure this is nice It's like glue to this foil, so it'll stay on her and there. So we're gonna have that piece right there. Let me turn this so you guys can see it really good. And now we're just gonna keep working up the side of her head. How's that reading going?
1.
Honey, please.
Good.
Okay, so then we're gonna come through. We're gonna take another section. In this section, I did a lot of the section, so from here down. So I like to go in a pattern where it's like high, medium, low, high, medium, low, and it creates like a blend on the hair. Yay, thank you for subscribing. All right, and then we're just working through. We're gonna come over. I want you guys to see this better. Hold on. Let me get like a better angle for you. See, that's a good angle. Okay, so now we're gonna come in. We're gonna apply our board underneath. And we're gonna do less on this one since we did so much on that one. So we're just gonna lay the color down on the tip. Really get it nice and saturated, and then feather up. And the feathering up is the key to not getting a line. And then we're just gonna lay it down. And I use the tail of my comb, and we're just gonna keep working up the back of her head like that. Let me get this tripod like situated, you guys. Usually I don't have this much issue. There we go. That's like a perfect view. And then I'm gonna come up behind her ear. We're gonna section this out. And I don't want the section super clean because I believe that the over direction is gonna help with the diffusion of her color. So we're gonna come through to this guy, brush it down. Let me see what you guys have written. Okay. And this one we're gonna do more since we just did the tip of that one. Lay it down. And we're just gonna like feather with the brush. We're not gonna do any harsh lines. Just keep kind of essentially painting with it. And using this board is allowing me to get that saturation in. And then take the tail of the comb, pull it under, and then just lay it on top. And in this one, I'm going to take a little bit of a thinner section. And with this one, I'm going to lay a foil on top of these guys because I'm getting higher up her head. So I just want to make sure I'm keeping everything happy and where it should be, and I'm not having color touch from down below. And we're taking our board and we're just going to get the tips of this guy. Feather it down. Get it nice and saturated, and then walk it up, and then blend. Blend, 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 blend. Take the tail, hold it at her root, and then drop it down. Where did I put my brush? There it is. All right, now I'm gonna twist you, sweetheart. Just on the side like that. And now we're gonna do forward diagonal back on the front.
Ow.
I know, I'm sorry. Come through and make sure you brush it so it's nice and smooth. So when you're painting on your color, it looks good. Okay, so this one, she's gonna love that. Start at the tips because it like glues it down to the board for you. And then you're just gonna walk it up. And I'm using the corners of this brush to really saturate. Now I'm gonna grab another one of my foils. Do me a favor, sweetheart. Can you pull that? The bottom one. Wait. Thank you, sweetie. All right, and then I need to lay this one underneath. Brace your head. There you go. The hair can sometimes get stuck to the foil, and her hair is getting long. So then we're gonna come back through, take the color and use it like a glue and make sure it stays nice and good. Go ahead, give me that head. And attached to that foil. And we're just gonna work up this section doing 4 diagonal back. And this is a Demi, you guys, so it's gonna last just a certain amount of time with her. And since she's gonna be in the pool a lot this summer, it's gonna come out pretty fast, but we're gonna gauge it because I told her if it comes out pretty quick, I might be open to doing her entire head. So it's a really fun way. Yeah, she's down for that. It's a fun way to play with color because it is not permanent. This will wash out after a certain amount of time, especially if you're in the pool playing. And I am over directing it back towards me because elevation and direction, don't kick on that blade, please, is gonna help with making sure we get those blends. I'm dropping, I'm gonna use less hair than I did that first one. Glue down those ends. And then feather up. Because you don't wanna do the same amount on every section or else you're gonna get like a really harsh line. All right. We're gonna take this guy. Oh, brace, you're good girl. I'm gonna apply it there. I'm gonna do another 4 diagonal back on her. Sorry, sweetheart, your hair's kind of tangled right here, okay? So I'm just gonna brush it. A little tender head.
Need a tissue.
You need a tissue? Okay, I'll grab you one. Hold on. Don't rub too much, okay? All right, let me go get her a tissue, guys. I'll be right back. Now, don't move too much because you have black on your head, okay?
Hello.
Oh my gosh, her hair. Oh, did you get black on my backdrop? No. All right. Better? Okay. Take this guy. We're going to come up higher than that last one.
Can I take a break?
I got to get this on, baby.
More reading.
Yeah, you can take a break of reading.
Yay.
And we're kind of like doing a reverse balayage on her. With it being black, I got to make sure I really blend this. And since it's around the front of her face, I'm probably going to use more foils than I did in the back. All right, brace your head. Pull. Ah, there we go. Good job. Okay. Come up to the next section. You're being a trooper, thanks, Harper. Did that hurt?
Yeah.
We're almost done with this whole side.
Yay.
Okay, don't kick on that chair so you don't wiggle too much, okay? This one I'm going to subdivide because I'm going to make these a different height. So we're just going to come through. And I'm gonna put this kind of low. Glue it down. This is not gonna ruin her hair, you guys. It's not going on her scalp. This is just a Demi. This is not permanent. And if anyone says anything, I will absolutely ignore you. Take the foil and then I'm going to place it under. Brace your head. Good job. You guys can already see that blend going through there on her. And I want to make sure that these foils stay on her, so I'm putting a little bit more color on top of these foils.
How will we wash my hair out?
We are going to either do it in the sink or in the shower. Oh, she's got this one up here.
Shower? How do we do that?
In the shower. I can pull the shower head down.
Oh.
So this is a part of her bangs, and she likes to leave these guys out when her hair's up. So let's come underneath here.
I want my bangs to be the blackest.
Okay. And then we're going to come through. And the brush I'm using is pretty soft, you guys. I'm not using a stiff bristle. A stiff bristle is going to make your life so much harder. So this soft bristle is really doing a lot of the blending for me.
Can I make a weird noise? I just can't resist it.
What noise are you wanting to make?
My weird one.
Which ones?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you sound like a monster. Am I making a little monster out of you? Mm-mm. Okay, put that there.
I'm not a monster.
And again, I want to make sure I get this nice and saturated. I want to come through on this section. And I'm just showing you guys this half of the head, and then I'm going to shut it off so that I can work much harder. And then stay tuned, because on my reels, I'll take an after of her. Probably not tonight. I'll probably get a picture of her hair when she's in the morning. Tomorrow, probably when I get home from work. Yeah? Just softly painting these tips. Brace your head a little bit. There you go. Okay. Will you pull that for me? Thank you. And place this underneath her foil. There we go. It's gonna look so cool, Harper. All right, so this is the last piece on this side. Since that one was up higher, I'm gonna do this one lower. Make sure you guys are subscribed so you can see the after, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of these tutorials live and they will be saved. So make sure you subscribe, like, and if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Finish getting this guy on here. All right, let me see that guy. All right. Bye, you guys. Make sure you're subscribed and you'll see the after. Turn this off. Doesn't want to turn off. There we go.